hung out than lite on the camera lens.
It's recording now. Oh.
In the house.
Am I looking at you right now? Or am I looking at
Are you recording on that one? Or
yeah,
this?
both.
Okay.
Just think of the lives you could swap with your own.
Hello, my name is Sarah Tarabi.
My name is Danielle Mon.
Hi, I'm Patricia Olson.
My name is Imran Hussein.
My name is Zachary Trich.
My name is Anne-Marie Ramka. I'm an MS1.
My name is Ajay Patel and I'm an MS1.
I am Scott Painter. I'm a first-year medical student.
Hi, my name is Zain Ashari, and I'm an M1.
Josh Flores, and I'm a first year.
My name is Kelly Schlattman, and I'm a first-year medical student.
I was born in Chicago, but at 8 months my mom sent me to India because she was by herself. My father had just passed away. So I grew up in India for about 7 years and then came back here.
I've played guitar since I was 9 years old, and I'm 22.
I like to build miniature dollhouses. My dad and I started doing it when I was really little. It's an expensive hobby though, so.
I've never broken a bone in my body, but I have sprained 2 ankles in one day. I know every type of penguin because I became obsessed with them in about 2nd grade. And I played ice hockey for 12 years.
Like several years ago, I used to be very rotund. I was 260 pounds. Now I'm 180 pounds, so I try to keep it down that low with vigorous exercise and healthy eating habits. So only 2 cookie cakes a day rather than 3.
My last name is Painter, and I actually met my wife in a paint shop that I worked in over the summer. So I was actually a professional painter for 4 years before I came to med school.
I run my own comics blog. It's kind of just like a stupid Sunday funnies type of blog, and really stupid jokes and really poorly drawn, but it's just something that I like to amuse myself with.
I guess I'm from Arizona, that's different.
I can speak another language, which is Persian, which is the same thing as Farsi or Iranian, and I can also speak French.
When I was younger, my grandma, for some reason, told my brothers and I that having a flexible wrist was good for you. So I guess throughout my life I started I kept flexing my wrist, and the result of that is that I can do this with my wrist now. So I guess that's kind of interesting quirky fact about me.
My interests outside of medical school are gymnastics and, well, I'd have to say neuroscience, but that's because I did neurophysiology research before I came here.
I like playing guitar, I like music in general, I like going to live shows, I like going to medical school, it's pretty fun.
My activities are pretty minimum while we're in school, but I really like doing yoga and working out, and then I like to also do photography or take pictures.
I really enjoy reading. Right now I'm working on Pride and Prejudice. It's kind of hard with school, and also running.
Play with my adorable cat. That's about it. Well, I love to play soccer. I played soccer since I was about 3 years old.
I love playing soccer, and that was something that was absolutely unquestionable, that had to be a part of my medical experiences.
And now actually we have a MedHawks team here at the medical school, and it's really fun. We play every week on Sundays, and it's just a great break from the stress of medical school.
I'm very into outdoor sports, skiing and kayaking and rock climbing.
I really enjoy playing tennis. I also can play the violin, and I enjoy traveling and spending time with my friends.
So I chose medicine because I've been fortunate in my life to interact with a couple of great doctors while I was shadowing, and they really had a big influence. I was just happy to interact with them, seeing them interact with patients, and making a difference in every individual's life. That was what really did it for me.
I like science and I like helping people, and medicine's a great route for if you like those 2 things. Pretty good contribution that I can make to society.
Well, I really enjoy that it's always changing. I'm always learning. If I could go to school for the rest of my life, I would. But also, I was really sick for a long time and in and out of the hospital. And you start to learn how important it is to have good medical care and doctors working with you. And it makes all the difference into making you a healthier and happier person.
Choosing medicine has been kind of a long decision process. My dad and my mom are
both went to med school and they are both physicians, and so I kind of grew up with medicine around me. I just think overall with medicine, I just think it's really cool that you can use this basic science knowledge that you have and like help someone figure out what's wrong with them and help someone, you know, fix themselves. I wanted to go into a science-related field. I wanted to become a vet, actually. And I had this moment of enlightenment, you could say, when I realized that there were thousands of people, even in this country, that don't have access to even things like penicillin that could change their life. It could save people, you know, like, and we're spending millions of dollars extending animals' lives for about 2 weeks. And I just realized that I couldn't do it, and I wanted to, I felt like I could make a bigger difference in the world by becoming a doctor and helping people.
I actually, when I was an undergrad, I did not want to do medicine. I was very against it because every doctor I met was very pretentious, and that's not what I wanted to be. I changed my mind after I shadowed my first doctor. She was a family practice physician. She did her rounds every time, you know, she would see a new patient. I was like, well, this is a job. And like, you just establish relationships. I'm like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to sit behind a desk. I can't do that. I'm more of a social person. So I guess just the lifestyle just really, yeah, intrigued me.
One of the people that I have to give credit to the most is, his name's BJ. And he's a kid that I grew up with who had Down syndrome. I would go with him to some of these camps over the summer, and they were just some of the places that I've seen the most powerful forms of acceptance. I saw a very prominent role of medical health professionals, and through that I kind of tied 1 and 2 together and realized that medicine is a very powerful way to meet people where they are.
I actually was influenced by a doctor that treated me when I was sick, and I saw how like he comforted me and made me feel really good. And I said, oh man, I want to be that type of person, that type of leader who like knows exactly how to solve a problem and also takes care of people, and like not only just takes care of them physically but like emotionally and mentally as well.
I love the relationship that a doctor has with his or her patients. I think it's something very special that not a lot of people can say. They have that kind of relationship where you get to know basically a complete stranger, and they are able to tell you their most personal information about themselves, including their health information. So I think that's very special.
My dad's a doctor, and I've always been kind of surrounded by it, so it's something that I'm very familiar with. I also saw just how much of an influence he had on the community and how much people appreciated him.
I was always between like teacher or doctor. And I figured once you're a doctor, you get to kind of teach your patients. And this is something that really attracted me to medicine and forming that one-on-one relationship with your patients and taking complex ideas and simplifying it for them to help them have an overall better health.
My family drives me. I strive to do what I do every day for them.
The thing that drives me, I think, would be my family and my friends. Whenever there is a problem or something, I like to solve it. With medicine especially, you know, my mom has diabetes. As I grew older and understood what, you know, diabetes meant or these other conditions, it just made me want to learn more so that I could help those people. I think I have to put this into an analogy. So, you know, like the whole pebble in the ocean analogy, like you throw it out, and even if it's just one pebble going into the ocean, it makes all these continuous little currents going outward. And that's kind of like the way I look at every single day, is that I'm like a little pebble, and I can only do so much in the whole ocean, but like just even one interaction I have is gonna have so many different effects that I can't even know about. And it's the idea that I could make a difference in the world just by being myself.
I had chronic daily migraine, and really that's what drives me, is that learning the material and thinking about my future patients. I think about who I was as a patient and how badly I wanted to be helped by somebody, and how badly I needed somebody to ask the right questions and to keep digging into what was wrong with me. And I finally came upon a physician who just kept asking and kept searching and really hit upon something that cured me. And so what drives me is the thought of that physician, the physician who doesn't stop searching and who doesn't stop asking questions to serve their patient.
Some people have lost their way. Some people have been trampled on, whether that's emotionally, physically, spiritually. I mean, people can lose sight of how unique we are, how unique every single individual is from whatever background that they are. And I truly am driven to make sure that people realize the miracle that they are. Through, again, medicine is a powerful way to show people how complex and beautiful that they really are.
What drives me is when you do a good job, and it's not you're doing a good job, but someone shows a gratitude for it. I think that's what really motivates me. When someone says like, oh, this helped me so much, and I could not have done that without you. That's what really makes me go the extra mile and everything.
Everything I do here is going to directly correlate to how good of a physician I am and how well I can administer care to a patient.
In terms of thinking of your future patients, that's what really motivates you to keep studying and to keep learning as much as you can. Because in the future, when you're in the hospital room and you want to actually be working with your patients, you want to make sure you know all the mechanisms, all the different types of pathology, all the different diagnoses you can make. By having this right now really strong understanding of medicine and studying, that will help you be a much better physician for your patients in the future.
It's good. The part that I enjoy most is our class. I felt like I found a little family here, and it makes it so much easier to go through what we go through with everybody else.
I love the people here. The people are great, from the faculty to the staff to the students. Everyone's so supportive. They've taken a real investment in you.
Med school is hard. It's pretty busy. It's not what I was expecting in terms of how things would be laid out, but I really like my class.
I think the best part about it has to be the people, and just the community that we formed is fantastic.
School, I love it. I love my class. I love the people that I meet every day and see all the time. They help going through school much easier, and I just love coming every day to class and seeing the same people, because they just brighten up my day.
I think this was one of the best choices I ever made, and I'm making great friends and meeting awesome people.
Med school has been challenging in many ways, not only academically, I mean, the classes are very challenging, but also, emotionally as well. Actually, right now I'm currently living at home, so I have a big support system at home. My family has been there for me, and my class has been just awesome. We hang out outside of school, so it's been great to have them as well for a support system.
Very difficult. It requires a lot of balance with your time. But as long as you have good time management, there's no reason why you can't enjoy everything med school has to offer, all the friends that you make here, all of the new things that you're learning. It really feels like a privilege, the type of things that you get to learn, and hopefully take that information and take that knowledge that we gain now to help people in the future.
It's fun. I don't know, learning cool things, and I'm surrounded by people that I really enjoy being around, so no complaints.
It's worth it. I just wanted to thank everybody that came to this service. We absolutely appreciate everything that your family member or your loved one has done, and all of the knowledge that they have given us now because of the gift that they've given us. We're hoping to take all that knowledge and help people with that in the future. So we just wanted to sincerely thank you.
Thank you!